I have a question for all of you today. Who are we here for? That's a question I heard a co-facilitator say during a UN negotiation. This question has accompanied my thoughts and beyond, because it's a reminder of the real reason why we're here today and why I'm particularly trying to push for youth to be at the heart of the implementation and monitoring of the SDGs. Implementation of the SDGs would only be successful at a global level if it has sound monitoring frameworks and an active involvement of all stakeholders at the national level. Now, I would like to move to some key examples and learnings in Latin America for the localization of the SDGs. Participatory budgeting and partnerships. The process of participatory budgeting has brought substantial changes in some countries in the Latin American region, such as Porto Alegre in Brazil. An indicator of success in the participatory budgeting mechanisms is the enhanced level of participation. People from low-income groups are engaged, and they take an active part in this process. This transparency and accountability mechanism has created healthy partnerships between the governments and citizens. It has been proven that citizens' participation ensures more people-oriented budgeting, allocation, and decisions, and their timely implementation. Imagine what this would mean for young people, or the so-called Generation 2030. And on the other hand, a way that the SDGs could be met is if each country adapts and aligns the SDGs to their context and national development policies. Yesterday, actually, the Dominican Republic President addressed the UNGA and committed to align the SDGs to our national development strategy. These are all great steps, but it must happen in partnership with young people and citizens. Additionally, citizen monitoring needs to be gender-based. Social and cultural factors in some communities and the continuous lack of access to ICTs and informational capabilities by the most excluded and marginalized group threatens to undermine inclusion. Finally, the implementation of the SDGs need to be conducted in a fully transparent way, with reviews of the process and progress disseminated in a way which all people, especially young people and children, can understand and hence hold their governments to account. I tried explaining this to my grandma, or how we call in Spanish, abuela, other relatives and friends, and why this was all crucial for the world we are determined to build. It took a little time, right? But if you think about it, the SDGs, with all its goals and targets, like the ambassador I referred to said, who are these goals for? For and by the people. They are for my grandmother, my friends, me, you, and everyone in this room. Thank you.